A rainy day in Austin. We welcome you to Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. The last time we were in this state, Grant Irwin won the race. And now, who is going to win here on the road course? Here at Circuit of the Americas. Let's send it trackside for pre-race ceremonies. Race fans, if you're able to, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. And now, race fans, are you ready? It's time to see where your favorite drivers are starting here from Circuit of the Americas. In row 1, we have Luke Clark and Luke Dockery. In row 2, we have Nolan Farley and Cole Flick. In row 3, we have Owen Fishel, Garrett Irwin. Then it's Nick Green, Kinsey Arnett, Drew Way, and Bryce Pax running out the top 10. Running out the top 20, it's Lily Horner, Eli Jackson, Quabi Raider, Drive Lomax, Jake Spencer, Ryan Calloway, Rodrigo Patino, Romo, Penn Pearson, and David Loudon. And Cam Reich starting in 18th. Rounding out the field, it's Braden Mills, Aaliyah Dean, Grant Irwin, Quentin Sheff, Jonathan Stevenson, Riley Poindexter, Bryce Sabance, Matthew Johnson, Cohen Moore, Carter Stockton, and Grady Broughton. There was a slight change to everything here mid-season driver change. We are 6 races down, and we are almost ready to go. Zach Dahm has said he only wants to be a backup. Only because of that. Because of that, the 65 will never be a car again. The 83 will return. Luke Clark will race the rest of the season in the 14. I'm sure calling to the 83. The Crazy Sports Kid League officials has suspended Pat Green for the aggressive driving from last week. See, here's the thing. Her win got taken away. Horner actually won at Sonoma. So yeah, her win got taken away. Horner won. And then Pat Green gets suspended. Carson Cole will pilot the number 4 at Germany and the Indy Road Course. Skylar Goodson will drive the 4 at Watkins Glen. And Lily Horner will race the rest of the races in the 4 starting this week. And here's a new rule as well. If the backups or part-timers win, they will still get into the playoffs. Even if the backups win, they will get into the playoffs. Are you ready? I am. It's time to go racing here from Circuit of the Americas. A rainy day here from COTA. A rainy afternoon, not going to stop raining. We are green flying racing from Circuit of the Americas. Luke Clark, Luke Dockery, and others lead it down turn 1. Here comes Farley. Look at Green, and it's 3 wide behind them. Lily Horner making an aggressive 3 wide move, trying to get inside the top 10, and she is inside the top 10. Horner into the top 10, but it's Luke Clark who leads here in COTA. It's going to be one of those long distance races. Because of track size, it is 30 laps. And time-wise, it's going to seem like a while. So the rain will let up just a bit, but it will come back. Dockery, turn 12, looking for the lead, but he can't take it away. Farley there, right on the rear end of the 11. It's going to be interesting if they get a good run and if they are able to pass, even in the rain. Here we go. Down turn 13. Side by side for second. Nolan Farley to second in the Team Penske 22 is on the move. Nolan Farley trying to get career win number 1. Austin Horner got the win last week in Sonoma after Pat Green's win got taken away. And now here we go. Horner has joined the other 5 drivers in the playoffs. 6 drivers in. 6 drivers left to be decided to see who's going to make the playoffs. If there is a repeat winner, Nick Green right now is in the best spot possible to make the playoffs based on points. Farley down turn 1 looking to get a good run, but he couldn't get the lead. How about full flick there? Nick Green still inside the top 10. Lily Horner in 10th. Carter Stockton in last. Not a good start at all for those drivers. Now back up front though, it is still Luke Clark who's dominating here in COTA. That 14 has been fast all weekend long. Got the pole and was quickest in practice. We are seeing how much speed Luke Clark really has in the 14. And there's been a lot of drivers that have said, hey, maybe the reason why the 14 was so slow is not because of the car, it's because of the driver. People have been putting Abshar Khan in one of those bad driver lists. Now, down turn 13, looking for the lead, couldn't take it away. Farley now, under pressure from Dockery. Same turn. Farley got second. Is the same turn, he will lose second. Luke Dockery back up to second here in COTA. Dockery back into the top 2 and trying to catch Luke Clark. Here we go. Dockery down to the inside. Kind of a good run by the number by the number 11. Through turn number 20. We are already through 2 laps at Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. And it's still Luke Clark who leads. Clark hanging on to the lead. Dockery not able to make any moves. Heavy rain falling on the racetrack, and we will have the bumper cam right now, riding along with the number 11. Look how wet this track is. The track is super wet here today. We rode along with Luke Dockery for a bit. And now we're getting ready to hit turn 11. Here comes the number 14, Luke Clark, taking the 14th place away from Abshar Khan. And now, here we go. We have a battle for 4th on our hands. Cole Flick tried to take it away, but he couldn't take it away from Owen Fischel. Down the long back straightaway, coming to turn 12. Here comes Dockery, peeking down to the inside. Great run by Dockery, but he can't get the lead. And Farley cannot take second away either. Luke Clark dominating here in COTA. We know for a fact that we will see some pit stops. And that should be fun indeed. Here we go, folks. Clark, through turn 19, continuing to lead over Dockery. I wonder if because of how wet the track is, they're not being too aggressive here. Down the front straightaway out of 20. Up the hill to turn number 1. Luke Clark has led all 3 laps. But here comes Dockery now. Entering turn 1, trying to get a good run, but couldn't. Return number 2. Turn 2. 3, right, turn 3 right here. Turn 4. And of course, turn 5. The S's. Turn 5. Turn number 6. Turn 6. Turn 7. Turn 8. And turn number 9. Up the hill again. Here comes Dockery. Finally a good run to the inside. Couldn't get the lead, but he was trying real hard. Dockery, only 29 laps left on his field. You can tell that he is trying really hard to get the victory here today. Dockery, down to the inside. Now he will make it side by side. Battle for the lead in Circuit of the Americas. The first side-by-side battle for the lead. But Clark will hang on. The first time all day somebody has been able to get side-by-side with Luke Clark. But Clark is able to hang on to the lead. Through the long, winding turn, coming to turn number 19. Look at Dockery there, right behind him. Everybody will pit here in COTA. So it's going to be interesting to see who's going to pit and who's going to win because of pit stops. Dockery, Clark down the front straightaway. Clark has led all 4 laps of 30 here at Circuit of the Americas. It is a long, long race. Lap 5 of 30 on the board here from COTA. Here comes Dockery. Down to the inside. What a run to the S's, Luke Dockery. That 11 looks quick. As Luke Dockery looking to take the lead away. Through these winding, sharp corners, we are about ready to hit the long back straightaway. Here comes Dockery. Dockery still cannot take the lead. Luke Dockery now, down to the inside. Cannot make it side by side, but Farley does. Farley taking advantage of the 11's mistakes. Nolan Farley back up to second. Nolan Farley back to second. Nolan Farley in second. Luke Clark leads through turn 20. Here from Circuit of the Americas. The 14, Luke Clark, 5 laps down. Still about 35 laps to go. And let's ride along with the 15 of Nick Green. He has a visor cam, and we will be back after the break. A lot of passing has gone on. Lap 12 here in COTA. It is going to be Nolan Farley who is leading here from Circuit of the Americas. Already, some drivers taking their first pit stops. Don Curry has already pitted. But right now, we have a new leader. Nolan Farley leads, but here comes Luke Clark. That was our first of 2 breaks. Our second break should come on lap 20, and then we will be, but that will be a short break as we will be back for the finish of the race. The Archie Jeans double 2 here in Circuit of the Americas. Nolan Farley leads it. Let's see how long that's going to last. Here comes Luke Clark. Down to the inside. Can't get the run. Here comes Owen Fischel. Round the top. Owen Fischel, what a run. Side by side for second. Clark under pressure. Here comes Fischel. If you guys got tired of road course racing, look no further till next week. We're going to Monza. Folks, here comes the 14. Clark, Farley, side by side. Still going to be side by side. Here comes Luke Clark. We are side by side with great racing. Here from Circuit of the Americas. Farley, Clark, side by side through the long corners. Continuing to be side by side. Clark down to the inside. Farley to the outside. Neither pitting. Through turn 20. Clark is back on front COTA. Luke Clark back up front in Circuit of Americas. More drivers pitting. It'll be very interesting where everybody cycles out. It'll be very interesting to see where everybody cycles out. Here we go, folks. Lap 14. Let's take a look at who's all on pit road. About Ben Pearson. Ben Pearson, a top 5 finish last week. And now a chance to get to victory lane this week. Now coming to this sharp corner here. Farley down to the inside. Can't get the run that he wanted. Nick Green in 4th. Over Garrett Irwin. A ton of cars have already pitted. And a ton more will pit. Now through this corner here. Here comes Farley. Can't get the run that he was looking for. Fischel can't get the run either. Puddles forming on the racetrack. Rain racing at its finest. Rain racing at its finest here from Circuit of the Americas. Luke Clark leads it. Now let's see, is any of the front runners coming to pit road this time? Yes. It's the rookie, Lily Horner. Let's ride along with her, the roof cam, and keep an eye on her pit stop. Now here she is. Horner. Lily Horner on pit road. We are keeping an eye on her through her pit stop. As now we go back up front, looks like that we are expecting a battle for the lead here pretty soon. Farley is there, 4/10 back, is on the move. Lily Horner is now getting passed by a bunch of cars. Here we go through this corner. Here comes the 22. Nolan Farley I knew that was coming. Farley down to the inside, but couldn't make it happen. And now here we go. Down to the inside. Battle for fourth. Here comes the 41 now going for second. Owen Fischel will take second away from Farley. Owen Fischel will get second away from Farley. But right now it is going to be the 14, Luke Clark, continuing to dominate here from the Circuit of the Americas. Lap 15 of 30 here from COTA. We are about to hit that last commercial break, that last little break. Ray Racing from COTA, and we have a battle up front, Fischel and Clark. Car on pit road is Eli Jackson. Jackson on pit road. Let's ride along with the 14, the hood cam. Are we finally going to see a Kinsey Arnett victory, folks? That is the question. We might see one. It's Arnett, Flick, Callaway, Raider, and how about Braden Mills quietly finding himself inside the top 5? Braden Mills, top 5 here in COTA. Battle for the lead. Here comes Cole Flick. We have 4 laps of racing left. Four laps to go. Kinsey Arnett looking to go to victory lane. But how about the Cole Flick there in second? Cole Flick trying to actually pull an upset here tonight. Flick right behind her. Here comes a 45. Flick can't get the move. Flick still leads. Flick in second. Here comes Raider going for third. The Raider cannot take it away. Callaway looking for a career best finish. Same as Cole Flick. You can see the major puddles on the racetrack. The sun is kind of shining, but it is still raining here from Circuit of the Americas. Circuit of the Americas, the home here in Austin. Kinsey Arnett through turn 19, through turn number 20. When she crosses the line, it's going to be 3 laps of racing left. Here we go. Arnett leads it over Flick. How long is that going to last, though? Cole Flick has looked so good. Cole Flick has looked so good all race long. Here we go. Flick leads it. It's Cole Flick in second, not leading it, but he is closing. When they get to the line, next time by, it will be 2 laps to go. It will be 2 laps to go next time by. Next time by, 2 laps to go when they cross the line. Here is Arnett. She leads it through the corners. Kinsey Arnett looking for the win. Through these corners. Flick having 2 more laps to take the win away. across the start-finish line. 2 laps of racing left, and Kinsey Arnett has the chance to finally get the win she was hoping for this season. She almost got it done in Daytona after a dominating performance late in that one, but then the 47 took it away. Kinsey Arnett's road course career has been good. Who's going to win it? Kinsey Arnett continues to lead it. Coming to the back straightaway. Flick to the inside. Looking for the run. Can't get the run. She cannot get the run. But we are still doing well. Here comes the 45. Down to the inside. Can't get the lead. There's battles going on behind them. Aaliyah Dean. How about Lily Horner battling inside the top 10? But Aaliyah Dean is going to take that 6th spot away. Aaliyah Dean will not take 6th away. And now, the moment the crowd has been waiting for all race long. The moment everybody was waiting for. Out of turn 20. White flag is in the air. One more time around COTA. It's been such a long race. And it looks like that with this top 5 finish, if he indeed gets a top 5, Braden Mills will be into the spot, into the lead of the points. Braden Mills has a chance to get back-to-back very sneaky top 5s. Mills has been so fast recently. And now, final few corners here from COTA. Cole Flick, he knows that this is his last chance this time by. These next few corners will be Cole Flick's last chances of getting the win and getting himself into the championship race. Here we go. Flick down to the inside. Not enough speed. Arnett is going to hang on to the lead. Everybody thought it was going to be a Luke Clark type of win. But nope. Looks like for the second time this season, joining Allie Brossman as a female in the playoffs. When she gets across the line, she had to wait an extra few weeks. Couldn't get it done in Daytona, at the Daytona road course. She is looking. One final chance for the 45 is not going to be enough. First career second place finish will be for Cole Flick. And now Callaway in third, but it is all number 27. Patina Romo got it done in Daytona. She was upset, and now she's going to do it. Kinsey Arnett wins at COTA. Kenzie Arnett finally gets it done. And how about that? In her first career start, Lily Horner with the top 6. Eli Jackson rounds out the top 10. And finishing in last, it's going to be Bryce Sabant. Bryce Sabant, what the heck happened? Well, folks, that would do it. Kenzie Arnett surprisingly gets it done in COTA. Arnett wins it over Flick, Callaway, Rader, and Mills.